Ready? Start. During the last general elections, the government found on careful consideration that it would not have been possible to provide such facilities without rousing criticism of, of unfairness and partiality from one group or the other. However, after the elections, the government have given careful thought to the matter. Practices prevailing in other democratic countries have also been studied and compared. It is well to remember that examples of other countries that can be cited in this behalf are not uniform and are based on conditions which differ radically in many important respects from country to country. The practical aspect of the question has also great importance. The area of the country, the form of government, federal, of unitary, and the number of parties involved are factors which have been kept in mind by various countries in taking a decision. In USA, where broadcasting is run by private enterprise, though certain principles of equal opportunity have been laid down by the Federal Communications Commission, in practice it is a rare occurrence because time has to be purchased and a great deal of bickering and dissatisfaction always exists. In Great Britain, only since war opportunities have been provided for a few election broadcasts, the allotment of time being subject to the strength of the parties and other practical considerations. In countries like Switzerland, no time is permitted for election purpose on the radio, while in France it is given, though the time allotted is extremely short, 5 minutes or less. It is clear from a study of foreign practices that each country has taken the conditions prevailing there and also the number of parties and other factors into consideration. The analogy of other countries, therefore, is of not much validity in coming to any conclusion as far as India is concerned. Taking into consideration the conditions prevailing in our country, the government feel that it would be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to make satisfactory arrangements for giving such facilities to all political parties. Besides the points mentioned above, another important factor has to be considered. In other countries, for national broadcasting, only one language is used, and that too only in national elections. The exception in Switzerland, where there are three languages, that it is one of the important reasons that Switzerland does not permit the use of the national radio for election purposes and even for commercial